domination.
Hey, what's up guys, it's CIRCUITxBREAKER here. Don't you just love that intro, like right before the game starts? I think that's really sick beat right there in rhythm. I just love that, gets me like pumped up and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna kick some butt, you know. But here we go, Berlin Wall, domination, and I'm using Lightweight Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro, and I got my handy Spectre. I'm pretty sure I'm using extended mags. Yeah, I'm using extended mags on the Spectre. And, you know, this game it's kind of cool. I pick up a ton of different weapons, and I get a half decent KD ratio out of it while defending the flags and, you know, that kind of thing. So I pick up here an AUG and a commando, and I call him my chopper gunner. Or chopper, not chopper gunner. Yeah, I don't really run that strat when that's a kill streak when I'm doing domination. Kind of trying to be more of a gun player than kill streak, you know, producer. But here, I switched from my commando to AUG because I knew that there was multiple guys, and the AUG is really powerful and has a lot faster rate of fire than the commando. So if you know that there's multiple guys and you have the option to switch out to the AUG or maybe the FAMAS, I would highly recommend you do that. Especially if you're using the commando. It just seems to me like whenever I come up with more than maybe like two, I mean like one or two guys with the commando is probably the limit for me. Because whenever I come up on a group of guys with the commando, I just wind up dying. Yeah, like unless you play it like smart, you know, like you're up in a building, looking down on them where you have height advantage, or you get them by surprise and they don't know that you're there. Right here, I probably should have flashed this guy. It could have been avoided, because I heard him like while I was near this coming up the stairwell, and I should have probably just flashed it bang around the corner and I would have got him. Here I'm doing some nice defense work around A side here. And I'm just kind of pushing up. Yeah, I can take it out. But you know, it's all for a good cause, defending the flags. Yeah, it gets a little crazy with us controlling all the flags at one time. I was trying to tell my teammates that, you know, we should probably only lock down one, but whatever. It's cool. I mean, this helicopter seems to love shooting at me throughout this game. It probably causes at least 3 of my deaths. Because I don't really usually run Ghost unless, of course, the enemy team's pulling out a lot of air support and I want to shoot it down, because I'll use my Ghost class to just shoot it down. But my teammates said that they were on it, so I was like, okay. But I mean, and plus, like, I think most of them were using Ghost during this game, so yeah, here I'm playing a little smart, so I'm working with my teammates, and I was waiting. I'm not going to rush the guy who was shooting at me. I would never rush him. I think it's a bad idea to just, you know, I play the game like I only have one life, so I have to do what I have to do. And notice, like, whenever I find a good primary weapon that I'm comfortable using, I'll pick it up. Especially with the Spectre, I find that I run out of ammo unless I have Scavenger Pro on, you know. But here's some good use of the commando. You know, I know that there's not multiple guys rushing my position. I know that my teammates are coming up from behind me to back me up. So it doesn't matter, like, I don't really care if I get the kills or not. You see, we're just working their spawn right here. And so yeah, one of our teammates gets the SR-71. I mean, that's why I love running kill streaks that help out your team. If you're using, you know, I think everyone should run like at least UAV, counter UAV, or SR-71, because it really helps out. It makes a difference in a game when you know where the enemy is. So here I'm gonna work this building. I'm not camping and standing still. I'm moving around, but I mean, we clear it out. And obviously, you can tell by the SR-71 that the enemy, like, they just seem to come up and around this building a lot, and they were spawning, so I'm not gonna, like, just rush out. But here, yeah, that was a smart move. If you know someone's underneath you and you see that the window's clear, just run out and flank them. So I pick up this guy's AK-47, AK-47, you know, whatever. And I'm working this building. I hear this guy coming up the stairs, and I, you know, snag the kill. See, look, the minute I put on my UAV, I knew exactly where all of them were, and I probably just saved a few of my teammates' lives by doing it. So, you know, it's not only benefiting me. Now, yeah, last stand guy, you know. I found a good tidbit. If someone goes into last stand, just flashbang them or something to kill them instead of like going around the corner and shooting them. But I mean, I did that there. But that flashbanging thing for last stand has saved my life a few times. So here I pick up the L96, which I'm going to be using shortly. Whoops. Oh, well, you know, that's later in the game. So you know, I get a cool shot on someone with L96. But, so here, yeah, I usually throw nades at B side. It just, ghost guy. It doesn't even notice that all the people are spawning behind him. But, yeah, I hear I'm trying to cap B, but it fails. If I had flak jacket, you know, if you're gonna rush B on Berlin Wall, you should at least be having flak jacket or a bunch of your teammates push up with you to help you out. Otherwise, you're gonna die. So here, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be pushing. And yeah, I decided here, like I was thinking about, should I go back to B? I was just like, no. So here, I'm going for A, the A cap, pretty sure. And I mean, I'm being extra cautious. I'm listening to my headset, my A40s, because I know that there's guys around. And yeah, see, I'm still picking up weapons. I'm picking up the Galil, which, I mean, it's actually a really good gun. I love the Galil. I think it's a great alternative. And, like, if you want to get a good score with a gun, you just pop out a Galil. I mean, I usually use extended mags. You could silence it. I mean, if anything, really, it's like preference. The only thing I wouldn't pop on is an ACOG. But, you know. So I'm pushing up with the Galil here. Notice I like to go up this one side right here, whether I have A or C side. I just like this side preferably better than the other side. I feel like I get picked off a lot more when I take the other route around the map. Now here, I mean, they were spawning. I was just trying to pick them off. Notice I'm staying in the building though. I'm not gonna rush out and just like risk my life. I'm being extra careful, because you know when you're on like a good streak right here, I think I'm going like an 18 kill streak. I mean, you don't want to screw it up, and plus, you know, I don't know, I get in like this like adrenaline rush whenever I like go on a tear, so my heart starts pounding. I'm just like, yeah. But then they finally notice where I'm shooting them from, and they eventually overrun my position. Here we go. Yeah, I pick up the L96 from this guy. I mean, I think this is a good point. If you should be comfortable with any weapon in the game. I'm comfortable with most weapons because I like moving around, being in the enemy spawn, and I most of the time do run the ammo because I do prefer lightweight over scavenger. Yeah. You know, that hit marker should have been a kill. And then I was like, oh my god, I can't shoot. Like, I go into prone with a sniper, and haven't you ever done that when, like, you go into prone and then you just can't shoot? Like, and I don't know. It's just something my gun wouldn't fire. But here, yeah, a lot of, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just roaming around this building, but I really, like, wouldn't stay around here too long, considering they always spawn back in this building a lot of the time. Like, you know, well, not this building, but the building across in that shed kind of thing. Yeah, see, you know, if you're playing against a good team, I wouldn't recommend staying there, you know, because like you would just be camping it up. But here, yeah, so yeah, I go around the other side this time. But you know, I'm being extra careful because a lot of the times people in the wall will pick you off as you're going across. It's easy to die. I just don't know what it is about that side. I just can't work it at all. Yeah, I'll work on that. Maybe I'll make a video of me only going up that side and coming back. But here, I'm just playing the objective, trying to stop them, and yeah, the game's wrapping up. So I went 45-9, and hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.